All right, welcome in, Anna. My name is Katie. I'm a student here in the Nutrition and Exercise Physiology program. How's it going?
Doing good today.
Good, good. Got any fun weekend plans coming up?
No, nothing big, just relaxing.
Just relaxing. Yeah, that's nice. It's been kind of cold lately. I don't know. I don't know where the sun went, but it's not as fun to go do stuff when it's cold outside.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. All right. So what are your goals with meeting with me today?
Well, my main goal was I just want to lose some weight.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, sounds good. So it's kind of giving you an overview of this session. I'm going to go over some personal history, health history, get what you eat in a day, and then kind of get some other info from your height and weight. And then we can get into some education and then set up some goals from there. And then if you see me typing, it's just me taking notes. So jumping right in, can I get your age?
Yeah, I'm 35.
5, perfect.
Mhm. 35.
30, yeah, 35,
Yeah, okay.
perfect. And then do you work? If so, where do you work?
I am an architect.
Oh, wow. Right, and then what's your living situation look like?
So I live with my husband and I also have 2 twin boys. They're 5.
Wow, twins.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shock.
All right, and then does income play a role when it comes to grocery shopping?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, and then who does most of the grocery shopping?
It's mainly my husband. Sometimes I'll do my weekends if I have time, but yeah, I'm usually pretty busy with work.
And do you work full time?
Yeah.
Got it. Do you travel at all for work?
No.
All right, and then who does most of the meal prep?
We're not really big into the meal prep thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially if you're busy, that might be like, ah, tired. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's a lot. With the
Yeah.
kids and everything.
All right, and then what does transportation look like?
Oh, we both have our own cars,
Mhm.
so yeah.
Perfect. All right, and then would you say you have good social support?
Yeah, I do. I'm my husband, and then my mom and dad live close by.
Do you ever go hang out with friends, or is you just more like a family type of girl?
I have a couple girlfriends. I've probably seen them a couple times a month.
Perfect. All right. So it sounds like you're pretty busy being a mom, working full time.
Mhm.
All right. So moving on to some health history. What would you say your current health status is?
I don't know. I would say it's okay. Yeah, not the best.
All right. And have you had any previous medical history that I should know about?
No, although I do have some like knee pain when I'm walking around sometimes. And I just being overweight.
Okay. And then do you have any family history of any kind of chronic disease or?
Yeah, I've had history of diabetes, cancer, and hypertension.
What? All right, and then do you take any medication?
Yeah, I took a torvastatin for my.
Okay, and is that something you're wanting to get off eventually?
Yeah, hopefully.
No, sometimes medication is not my favorite.
Yeah.
And then, do you take any over-the-counter medications?
No.
All right, and then any dietary supplements at the moment?
I try to take a multivitamin. Schedule.
So just kind of inconsistent.
Yeah.
All right, and then any, do you smoke at all, or have you smoked in the past?
Yeah. I usually smoke about 2 cigarettes a day.
Do you have any goals of quitting, or is that kind of just your thing you would like to keep doing?
Yeah, I'm not interested
Okay,
in stopping.
all right, and then any other substance use?
No.
Okay, so it sounds like you feel as though your health is okay. You are on torvastatin for your BMI, but you would like to see you kind of come off of that. That'd be kind of maybe a goal of yours. And then you do struggle with some knee pain. All right. And so moving on to your food intake, kind of walk me through what you have in a day, including beverages, kind of wake up to go to bed.
Okay. I get up first thing in the morning and I'll have my coffee, of course. And then my breakfast is usually some sausage and eggs. I go to work and I usually order a burger and fries. And then I usually get a little hungry around 2 or 3. So I have a milkshake from the Shake Shack across the street. And then once I get home, the kids are always wanting something from the freezer, so I usually make some fish sticks or chicken nuggets, just something quick and easy. And then I usually will have some ice cream for dessert. But yeah, it seems like something I should cut back on.
Okay, so I'm actually going to circle back up to your breakfast. You said you have coffee. Do you have anything in your coffee?
Yeah, I usually have cream and sugar.
And what kind of is milk product you have for your cream? Is it like plant-based?
Oh,
Or-
no, just normal,
Okay,
just normal cream.
got it. All right, and then you said you have sausage and eggs.
Yes.
Would you say you have like sausage links?
Yeah.
Okay, and then about how many of those would you say you have?
About 4.
Okay, and then how many eggs do you say you have?
Usually 2.
Okay, and then you didn't mention any kind of snack between breakfast and lunch. Do you usually have a snack at work or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for lunch, you said you typically have burgers and fries. For your burger, is it just like a classic cheeseburger, or do you get one with like 2 patties on it?
Yeah, I usually the double.
Okay.
One.
And then what size fry would you say you typically get?
I'd say it's a medium.
And then do you usually finish your entire meal, or is there usually like leftovers at the end?
I usually finish it off, yeah. Mhm.
And then for snack, you said you typically have a milkshake.
Mhm.
What kind of milkshakes are you getting? What's your flavor?
I just a chocolate with a chocolate flavor.
Okay,
Mhm.
got it. And then what size milkshake would you say you're getting?
It's a large.
And then for dinner, so you said you typically do just like make like some freezer items really quick for your
Mhm.
kids. So do you eat what you make for them as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, just to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then dessert. Would you say you have dessert every night or every other night?
Probably 5 nights a week.
And then do you ever go out for meals at all other than your like lunch and your snack while you're out at work?
Yes, we maybe a couple times a week will go out.
And where do you guys typically like to go to dinner?
Oh, garden.
It's such good breadsticks.
Yeah, the best.
All right. And then are you drinking water at all throughout the day?
Not a lot. Now that you mention it.
Okay, so since you're not drinking water, what are those other beverages that you're typically drinking?
So as I said, I like coffee, and then usually with breakfast I'll also have a glass of juice, and then with my fries I usually get a large soda for lunch, and then at dinner I'll usually have another large glass of soda.
Okay, and then what about any alcohol? Do you have any alcohol beverages with any of your meals ever?
Yeah, so I always drink a glass of wine when I get home from work. We also, well, like beers on the weekends. But
Okay, that sounds fun.
yes.
Okay, so because you are so busy, it seems like convenience is kind of important to you. You kind of grab stuff to go while you're at work. You make something quick and easy for dinner so that you can get your kids fed, and then you have your dessert at night. But it sounds like that might be something you're wanting to cut back on
Mhm.
or change up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
And then have you tried any diets in the past?
Yeah, I did try going vegetarian just when it was like a popular thing, but
Mhm.
wasn't really for me. I didn't like it.
Okay. And then what didn't you like about it?
It was just I felt too restricted and like also always felt hungry, so I don't know if I was really, I don't know. It just didn't seem like the meals filled me up like.
Yeah, not enough calories in there, maybe, depending on what you're making.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then have you or do you participate in any regular physical activity?
I mean, on the weekends, sometimes I take the boys to the park. That's about it. Like, I feel like I need to be more active.
So when you take your boys to the park, are you like all kicking around the soccer ball, or are you just kind of watching them go play on the jungle gym?
Yeah, so the park, we walk the park, so that's like, it's like 15 minutes.
Okay.
But then, yeah, I'll usually just let them go play on the playground,
Mhm.
their boy stuff, and I'll just be, I'm usually just on my phone on the bench.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it sounds like you want to maybe make a change and become a little bit more active. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be.
And that
good.
would benefit your overall health. And
Mhm.
yeah. And then if you don't mind me asking, can I grab height and weight from you?
Yeah, I'm 5'5", and I'm 180.
Okay. And would you say that's your usual body weight, or has your weight kind of fluctuated recently?
normal one. Been that way for, I guess, like the last couple of years.
Okay. And then have you gone to the doctor recently and did he run any blood work on you or any other tests with values that I should know about?
I'm trying to think back. I remember him saying my blood pressure was fine. But he was saying something about my cholesterol being like almost high, like on the
Okay.
edge. But I don't remember the exact number.
Okay. Okay, so I do have some tips for you if you're wanting to hear them that would help you out with weight loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay, perfect. So for healthy weight loss, we do want to have a negative intake of about 500 to 1,000 calories a day, which would equal to about 1 pound to 2 pounds lost per week. And then coupling that with exercise would only enhance your results and make it a little bit easier for you to lose weight as well. So I do encourage an increased physical activity as well. And then because you might think like, oh, 1 to 2 pounds a week, like I want to lose more, that's not enough. That's going to be the healthiest, most sustainable weight loss. So I really encourage not going over that and not like eating too little and being hungry all the time. And then with that, I want to promote an increased intake of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, as well as lean meats. And then fruits and vegetables, like if you were to have a meal, should take up the majority of your plate. You don't need to do this for every meal or have like all the groups in every meal. But definitely also pairing a couple of things together will make your meal feel, or your snack feel more satisfying and filling. So that will also help with that. So you're not just eating like a gallon of spinach, that's just, yeah. So pairing it with other things might help you feel more satisfied. And then with that, what else is going to help you out a lot is reducing intake of saturated fat, sugars, and processed foods. Those tend to kind of want to linger and stick around, and especially with cholesterol, if your doctor said you're on the verge of getting high cholesterol, that would also help bring that back down to more healthy levels. And even though you are trying to lose weight, it's important to eat enough and eat regularly. So continue with, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between. That's going to help you stay satisfied as well. And then also be mindful of your mental health. Listening to your body. Listen to hunger cues just as much as you're going to be listening to cues that you're full. And then also, one meal isn't going to ruin your health. It's how you eat most of the time that's going to be the most important. So definitely continue to eat things that you enjoy. That's also going to be important moving forward for sustainable, healthy weight loss. And so based on that, I think we're ready to set up some goals unless you had any questions.
No, that sounds pretty reasonable.
Okay. And then do you know what SMART goals are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I like them a lot just because they're, measurable, they're time oriented. So what goals did you have in mind that we could maybe set up for the time being?
I was thinking maybe something with my dessert.
Okay.
I feel like I know I like maybe shouldn't be eating it as much maybe, but it's just kind of a habit now.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe instead of maybe cutting dessert out entirely, you could do like vanilla ice cream with a handful of berries on top. That would actually be something that you're adding that would have a lot of nutritional value. So maybe that, or you could be like, or I like what I have, I'll just cut down to having that 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week. So something along those lines.
Yeah, let me think about it. I think maybe keeping the 5 days a week, but maybe doing 1 scoop instead of 2.
Okay.
And then maybe we can cut back on the frequency after a little bit.
Okay, that worked, yeah, because you're still like lowering that amount, but
Mhm.
you're still allowing yourself to enjoy that. I like
Yeah.
that goal. And then, was there any other goals you wanted to set up?
Mm, maybe like doing more exercise.
Okay, and then how would you want to implement that? Would you want to, you could even say, bring something to the park with your boys and play something with them, or you could add
Mhm.
something after work or before work in the morning.
Maybe like just like taking a walk after dinner with the boys.
I like that idea. Was there a time that you wanted to like, would you want to do that for 15 minutes, 30 minutes?
Maybe start with just like 20
20
minutes.
minutes. That's
Mhm.
reasonable. And then any other goal while we're here in the meantime?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
I don't want to get overwhelmed.
Yeah, no, that seems like plenty to start with. And then another thing I want you to remember, if you're like, I did not find myself sticking to that goal, it didn't work for me,
Mhm.
that's okay. We can come back and
Mhm.
find different goals to try in the meantime. So I don't want you to feel like you failed if you weren't able to like stick to a goal or if you found that that didn't work for you.
Okay,
Everyone
yeah.
finds success in different routes, so that would definitely be, it's okay. It's definitely okay.
Gotcha. That's good to know.
And then what's a good way for you to kind of remember, implement your goals?
I would say just putting it in my Google Calendar.
Okay.
My whole life is in there, so just honestly adding it to my checklist.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that would be.
Okay. And so next time you come in, we can weigh you if that's something you're interested in, or we can take measurements to kind of see how your goals have helped with your weight loss.
Mhm.
And then did you have any questions for me?
No, I think this was very informative.
Okay, perfect. So today we kind of went through some personal history, some health history. You did mention knee pain, and I think being more active and as you lose weight, that knee pain will kind of come down, and that might kind of help you feel better.
Mhm.
And then we went over your intake, and I did give you some tips and education for what healthy, sustainable weight loss should look like. And if you have any questions after the session, feel free to reach out to me and I can help you out.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah. When is the next time you'd like to come in?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Perfect. I will see you then. Thank
Perfect.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.